11 signs that he's emotionally attracted to you, not just physically. So in this video, we're going to be talking about what are those signs that a man is really feeling it for you, that he really longs for you, that his heart burns for you and only you, or is he just using your relationship for sex, for other benefits, or maybe he just sees it as friends, or he might be pulling away. So we're going to uncover that in this video. So go ahead and comment below with I'm ready if you're ready to know when a man is really emotionally committed to you or not, once and for all. So hi, I'm Brody Boyd. I'm a Magnetize Your Man expert. If you haven't met me before, and for over 13 years, I've helped single men to attract the right woman for them. So I have a unique perspective into what makes the male brain work, and we're going to be talking more about that in this video today. So if you like anything in this video, my background, my shirt, the content, anything at all, please give it a like, thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And also make sure to subscribe and hit the bell below for more videos on how to attract a man for a happy relationship. And also comment I'm subscribed so we can know who's joining us. And also make sure to share this video with a girlfriend or two who could benefit from these tips, from this info. And make sure to also watch the video all the way through to get a special tip on how to know if he really loves you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start diving right into sign number 11 that he's emotionally committed to you and attracted to you, not just physically, is he puts his phone away when he's with you. So oftentimes if you're hanging out with a guy and you see him constantly texting or scrolling social media or keeps pulling it out just to check on it, he's not giving you that full attention, he's probably not that emotionally committed yet. He may be interested, he may be friendly with you, he may want other things, but probably not emotionally committed, because a man that's emotionally committed is going to make that time for attention, for presence with you, and not get so easily distracted. Number 10 is he sticks up for you and talks positively about you to others. This includes your friends, his friends, other people. If he hears somebody talking bad about you behind your back, that he's saying, hey, stop that. I don't want you to talk about her like that. If you hear him complimenting you to other people, that they've mentioned that, then you probably know he's probably thinking highly of you, and he's also probably emotionally getting more committed to you and to your relationship. So look for those signs as well. Number 9 is he's there for you even if it's not convenient for him. So this can include when you might get sick, when your car breaks down, when you're having a bad day. He is calling or texting, or he is showing up, even if he has other things going on, he has other appointments, other things maybe drawing him away, work commitments or whatnot, but he's taking that time, making that effort to actually help you in those moments and be there for you. And so that's a really great sign to look for. And yeah, especially if it's not convenient for him, you know he's really going to the next level. So before we go to the next one, I'd love to hear from you. What country or state are you watching from? Go ahead and comment below. I'm always interested to hear where women are listening from. And you might want to check out the comments as well to see from all over the world. The next sign is he asks for your opinion on things. So he cares what you think. He cares what you value. He wants to know your opinion on things that he did. You know, did you like it when I did that? What did you like about it? Did you not like when I did that thing? What did you not like about it? He wants to please you. He wants to make you happy. But he also may want to just know your opinion on things that are going on in your guys' lives. So maybe he wants to know your opinion on things that are on the news, current situations. He wants to know your opinion on other friends that you might have, other connections that you might have. Or maybe something as basic as, you know, what car you like, what's your favorite color, what is your favorite food, what's your favorite restaurant that you like to go to. He's getting ideas because he's probably gathering information for how he can make you happy, whether that's what restaurant he's going to take you out to on your next date, or maybe he wants to buy you that new car that you love, you know, taking it to the next level. Hey, it's possible. Maybe he wants to take you to a certain place, and he wants to know what things you enjoy, what lights you up, what movies do you like, what music do you like. He's looking for those things so he can find enjoyable ways you can spend time together. That's a really good sign. Number 7 is he does what he says he will do. That's a huge sign that he's emotionally committed and invested. He's making it a priority. And yeah, he might just be a man of integrity. That's a good thing. You definitely want to look for men who that's the way they live their life. That's a masculine man. His word is his bond. When he says he's going to do something, he does it. It is law. It has happened. And if you find a guy who is not doing those things, he's saying he's going to do one thing, he ends up doing something else, he's showing up late, he says he's going to call you before the day is out, he doesn't, he is falling short as far as, picking things up for you or things that he said he would do. So look for that. It's a huge sign that he's making that extra effort to make sure he's keeping your trust. He's helping to make sure you see him as a good partner, as a man who you can rely on, who you can feel safe around. That's a good sign that he wants you to see him as good long-term material and just a good guy, that he doesn't want you to go to another guy. He wants you to choose him. He doesn't want you to go to some other masculine man who does what he says, because that'll be a big threat for him. Number 6, he doesn't walk away from an argument with you. It's a huge sign he's emotionally committed, emotionally attracted to you, because a man who is not that emotionally invested in you, when you guys start arguing, when things get tough, when things get hard, and yeah, you could be actually intentionally, if you're provoking him, if you're attacking him, if you're criticizing him and it's too much, if you're nagging him and it's too much, even a guy who's emotionally attached to you, emotionally attracted to you, he's going to set boundaries at some point. He's going to say, no, I'm not going to take that. Now, this is ridiculous. Like, you have to stop. He's going to set boundaries if he respects himself. And again, even if he is a masculine man, he will still set boundaries and say no, and he will put you in your place too. But if it's just you guys are having conflict, if you guys are having disagreements about things, maybe if he screwed up and you guys are arguing about that, and he just walks away, he stonewalls you, as they say, he closes up, he leaves, that's not a good sign that he's really emotionally attracted to you, because he's using it as a tool of manipulation often when he's pulling away, the threat of withdrawal, as they call it. And so you want to see how he handles conflict when that does come up with you. What's his level of investment? Is he really willing? Is he willing to easily walk away, metaphorically and physically? So watch that and see how much he was willing to fight for the relationship. Again, you don't want to unnecessarily provoke this, because so many women will unnecessarily provoke a man to see, do you really love me? Do you really love me? What if I'm even more of a bitch? What if I do this at you? What if I throw this at you? And that's not a good way to do it, because a self-respecting man who also wants a quality woman will not deem those quality behaviors, and he may actually step away for those reasons. So you want to make sure you're coming from your best self, your empowered self, and when you do that, so that it's actually authentic when he reacts or doesn't react. Number 5 is he wants to know your background and history. Does he actually ask you questions about your childhood, how you grew up, what school you went to, what college was like, if you went to college, what your last relationship was like? Does he care about those things, which is really a sign, does he care about you? If he's interested and he sees a long-term potential and he's becoming emotionally committed, emotionally attracted, he's going to want to know, who am I getting more committed to? Who am I starting to fall in love with? I need to know. He's going to try to look for red flags also and see, do you have a history of dating a certain type of man? Are you constantly just going for assholes or jerks, or certain types of people you're picking? Because that could be a red flag for him. Also, why did the relationships end? Was it ending because of drama? Was it ending because of a bunch of, bad things happening on your end or on the guy's end that you were dating? So he can see, is this a really good life partner? Am I making a mistake? Could I be making a mistake if I commit to her more? And it's not that you want to hide anything. You want to be honest. And if you do have a bad history, you want to prove to him, you want to tell him about those things and show him why it's different now, why you've done the work now, why you've healed. You're no longer doing those things you used to do, attracting the type of men that you used to attract through who you were being. You are a new woman. You are wife material. You are quality. You are long-term material. You're not just a fling. You're not just a one-night stand. You have values. You're spiritually connected, whatever it might be. Let him know those things so that he can say, oh, okay, this actually is a long-term partner material. This is a woman who I could see myself with for a long time in the future and probably have a great life with. That's what he wants to see, and that's what he's looking for when he's asking about the history and what I mentioned before, your opinions on things. Now, if you're liking any of this content, please make sure to like And share this video with other women you think could benefit, your friends, your girlfriends, and also subscribe below down here. Hit the bell for more great videos like this. Really appreciate it. We'd love to have you join us. Number 4 is he cares about your overall happiness and well-being. Can you tell that he's actually looking out for you? That when you guys are out together, that he's watching to make sure there's no weird guys, people around you that could be a threat, things that could be happening that could be a threat. Is he wanting to take care of you? Is he wanting to make sure you're eating healthy, or that you guys are both having a good living situation, a safe living situation, a happy, a comfortable, and enjoyable, a thriving living situation? Is he taking care of things that need to be taken care of? And again, this also will become more apparent the longer you're with a man. But even in the beginning stages of dating a guy, you might see basic things like he's pulling the chair out for you, or he's asking you if you're doing okay, or how you're feeling, or if you're enjoying the meal, or if the temperature is good. Basic things like that. He's looking out for you as a woman, because he is a masculine man with a woman that he's becoming more emotionally committed to. He deems his value by how much you are happy or unhappy. If you're happy, that means, hey, I'm doing a good job. If you're not happy, that means, hey, I'm screwing up. I need to fix this. Even if he's not technically responsible for that thing. If the waiter is giving you a bad food, he may feel responsible for that. And he's like, hey, I'm screwing up. I have to either get her something else, or we're going to go to a different restaurant or something. And that's just a metaphor for how he reacts within your relationship. Number 3 is he wants to meet your friends and family, and he wants his to meet you. So this is about him wanting to bring you into his world and him wanting to be part of your world. In other words, merging. Is he showing behavior of merging? Merging behavior, that's what I was trying to say. Is he showing merging behavior? The desire to merge, the desire to become one with you, not just physically. And again, I highly recommend not having sex with a man until you're at least in an exclusive relationship. For so many other reasons I've covered in other videos. But for one, because it will cause a chance that it may just be a fling, and he may not becoming emotionally attached and committed, and and so many other reasons. So you want to see that merging behavior. Does he want to bring you into his world? Very important. And does he want to become part of your world? Number 2 is he takes you out during the day and does a variety of activities with you. So not just at night, not just, hey, let's hang out at your house, or hey, hang out at my house, or not just let's go to the bar, let's go to the club, or let's go out to a restaurant tonight. It's also, hey, let's go on a boat ride on Sunday. Hey, let's go walk in the park. Hey, let's go on a hike. Hey, let's walk the dogs. Hey, let's go to this concert, go to the farmer's market, go to church. Whatever it is, he wants to do day activities with you. He wants to bring you into his life. He wants to experience life with you as a partner. A hookup partner is usually just a nighttime relationship. It's you guys are hanging out when you're both exhausted at the end of the day, and he just wants to have sex, essentially. So you want to see, is he actually expanding that into other areas of the world, other areas of life, and hopefully starting out that way, starting out with more daytime activities. And it doesn't mean you can't go out to dinner with him. But if that's the only thing he's inviting you to, and especially if you mention that you love, hiking or whatever kind of daytime stuff you enjoy doing on the weekends, see if he starts to invite you to those things as well. Maybe playing tennis together, maybe going golfing, maybe going to the beach, something like that. And finally, number 1 is he opens up and confides in you vulnerably. So is he sharing his heart? Is he becoming honest? And giving you a glimpse into how he's feeling, whether he's feeling sad, happy, angry, fearful, joyful. Is he giving you those glimpses? Is he sharing about his past? We talked about you asking him asking you about your past, but is he also sharing about his past? Is he sharing about his fears, his challenges, his desires for the future, his goals for the future? You can ask him these questions. Maybe not all of them on the first date, but over time start to ask him more about himself and see, is he actually sharing, or is he keeping it more surface level? Does he just make a joke about it, or does he just give you very surface level answers? And you could try to go deeper and maybe even ask him if he wants to share those things, or why, if he may be holding back, and why. You could have some of those conversations when he gets deeper. You don't want him to feel like you're pressuring him to open up faster than he's ready to. But look for that tendency of him starting to open up more with you and more and more and more. That's a sign he's becoming more emotionally attached and committed, and he wants to share his heart with you. So it's a really good sign to look for. Now, I do have one bonus secret. So before I share my bonus secret, go ahead and comment below. I'd love to hear what your situation is like currently with a guy that you're interested in, and which of these signs has he shown you. So a guy that you're seeing right now, a guy that you're thinking about, a guy that you're interested, I'd like to know how that's going and which of these has he displayed, or maybe he hasn't shown any. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that in the comments below. So you can either pause the video and write that, or do it after the video, or just write it while I share my bonus. So the bonus secret is, of course, he commits to you. Actions speak louder than words. Now I sound like a Twitter keyboard warrior. Actions speak louder than words. You have to look for, is he taking action? Is he actually asking you to be exclusive? Is he asking you out? Is he wanting to be your boyfriend or your husband? Is he proposing? And again, that's going to be depending on your timeline. If he's a religious man, he's probably going to be proposing a lot sooner than if he's non-religious, or if you're non-religious. That process can take a lot longer. But so it depends on the guy and your situation, but look for the tendencies. Is he committing? Is he wanting to take the next step? Is he wanting to get serious with you? Or is he just thinking of it as casual? Let's be friends. Let's hang out. Let's just schnuckle, as me and my wife like to say, which is another word for having sex. Does he just want to have sex? So look for those tendencies. Is he actually taking action? That's one of the biggest signs that he's actually emotionally attracted to you, is that his actions are showing that, not just his words. Words are a dime a dozen. It's easy to say anything. Do not be seduced by a man's words. Look to the actions only, and the actions that show real emotional commitment and emotional investment, not just lust or attraction or friendship. So very important with that. I had to mention it. So if you'd like to discover how to attract a man for a long-term commitment fast, highly recommend taking our Magnetize Your Man quiz. It's completely free. You can get that by going to MYM Quiz right now, or we're also going to put the link below this video, mymquiz.com. You can get our free quiz to attract a man, and also potentially do some coaching with us as well. We'd love to coach you to have that man in your life quickly, whether it's a specific man or just a new man you haven't attracted yet. And up next, I highly recommend watching our new video. It's over here on when a man deeply loves you, he'll start saying these 5 things. So we talked about the actions. You can look to the words he's saying as well as clues to if he is attracted. I say the actions come first, but you do want to know what these words are. So if you haven't seen that video yet, go ahead and check that out next. It's our most popular video right now. Highly recommend watching that. Much love. Hope this was helpful, and I'm looking forward to talking to you again on our next powerful video coming up very soon.